So, Mom,
Yes, Tyler.
do you have any veterans in the family?
Yes, I'm sure we have a lot of veterans in the family.
Do you-
Grandpa Jim was a veteran.
Grandpa Jim? There's so many branches, you know? There's the Navy, the Marines, the Army, the Air Force. So what did Grandpa Jim do?
He was in the Army.
What war though?
I don't know, maybe World War II?
A bit late on that one.
It's okay, honey. Well, the sun came out. It's great, huh?
Hey, do you think I could be a Marine? It's possible if I put my mind to it. Isn't it?
I think it's possible to put your mind to it.
Say, what happens if you go on the tread climber for 100 minutes?
You'll be on a tread climber for 100 minutes and you burn a certain amount of calories.
You burn a certain amount of calories for everything. Hi, hello. How are you today? It's nice to be in the Cub Scouts. Of course, I'm still in NHS. What? Say, are any politicians gonna be walking through here?
Yes. Cheryl DeMoffo there is a politician.
Is he Democratic?
I don't know, to be honest with you, Mom. All these people I think are politicians.
All of them?
I think these ones here are politicians. Cheryl DeMoffo, I don't know who the guy with the shirt is, but
Where's Sheriff DeMaffio?
Sheriff DeMoffo. She's in the blue suit right here.
Blue suit where?
Right there, Tyler.
I don't see him.
With the red shoes.
Red shoes. How do I get her attention?
Don't get her attention now.
I wanted to
How you
talk.
doing today?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for coming out.
That's Bill
You're welcome.
Rylick.
Bill Rylick, thanks for supervising the town.
Yeah, that's the supervisor.
My name's gonna be on there someday, and I'm gonna be on the Democratic Party because I stand for reform. I'm doing good. How are you today? County executive?
Joe Robach is a state senator.
One of our New York senators. I don't know if he's really in that car. New York's a pretty big state. It's just too bad that some of
Be walking. I don't see him today.
Hey, now wasn't Peter Lawrence here last year?
Oh, the guy in the white shirt, I'm not sure who he is though. He's one of our local politicians, but I'm not sure.
I'm proud of how progressive our state is compared to the rest of the nation. However, I learned the other night that we allow guns to be carried in restaurants that serve alcohol in bars.
Oh, well, Mom.
Alaska's the only one that doesn't.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
How are you? Hi, everybody. How are
I'm good.
Well, that's Adam Bello.
Adam Bello?
He's the county clerk. Yeah. I used to march in the marching band when I was in high school. I played the flute. And one year I played the piccolo. Someone came out. I like it when the old cars like that.
This is a pretty good marching band. You did? Have a good day. Hello, how are you today? Hey, you think I could be in the parade next year? This is the only time one of these can go down a street and you don't worry that your house might be on fire. I mean, it's such a small chance, but if it happens to you, it's such a big loss, so you can still get worried about it. Why are some people afraid to go into the water because of sharks, even though the odds of you getting bitten by a shark is very low? Because if you are bitten by a shark, it could cost you your life. Or a limb. That's why the loss is great. The risk is small, but like I said, the loss is great. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Do you think Donald Trump honors our veterans as much as George W. Bush did?
I don't know. I'm not really very political minded. I don't really educate myself too much on those things.
Well, I at least know that so far. Never forget. Is that a reference to 9/11? Probably is.
Hey, that's your friend Brittany. That's Brittany, Keller. Does she know where you live?
Well, she will now.
There she is.
Hey, it's me! Thanks for being in the parade. I'm gonna be in that parade someday. Oh, I have an American flag in my room, but I didn't get it. Say, why do you think super wealthy, why do you think people with millions of dollars decide to run for political office?
Maybe they just don't know what to do with themselves, and maybe they figure they have a chance of winning.
A chance of winning? You mean because of the Citizens United decision? Yeah, we need to overturn that. I mean, how many people can afford to... I mean, I know it's nice that the people who work in a company want to have a say in the political process, but few people have that kind of money. The corporations aren't people. The people who work in the corporation, the people who work in and manage the corporations are people, but the corporations themselves are not people. It's going to be pretty hard to overturn Citizens United with Gorbachev in the Supreme Court. Yeah, he gives the conservatives a majority in the Supreme Court. Thing is, Gorbachev. Hey. What? What do you mean, brownie?
Uniform and a little brown bean.
A truck driver was fired because he left his truck because he didn't want to freeze to death. And Gorbachev said that the company was right in firing the man. Did you know that? He's against assisted suicide, but he's definitely not against the death penalty. Do you know how I know this?
No, I don't.
Well, his first vote as a Supreme Court justice was to basically kill a man. There was a Supreme Court case regarding Arkansas wanting to move forward with lethal injection, and Gorbachev made the tie-breaking vote in favor of the execution. I know why the Republican Party is so big on big oil and big coal, those kind of companies. Because those companies help to fuel the economy, right? And the Republican Party is pro-business, pro-economy. You know, and deregulation because that'll reduce business costs. Lower taxes because that'll allow us to spend our money the way we want to. Thing is, those regulations, if those regulations were put in place for no reason, they wouldn't have been put in place. Those regulations were put in place for a reason. So, removing those regulations just doesn't seem to make much sense.
Oh, say, can you
See by the holy light of some holy Oh, where was I? Oh yeah. Is the risk of property damage and loss of life really worth the potential economic growth due to reduced business costs? Is it really worth it? Ask yourself that. is it really worth it to fight so hard for big oil and big coal companies when we're eventually going to run out of coal and oil? And in the end, it's just going to make global warming so much worse. And it's going to cost us... What I'm trying to say is that it's better for us to make the switch to renewable energy sources now, rather than wait for an oil shortage crisis to do so. If we make the transition now, it'll hurt a whole lot less than if we wait until later. And I don't see why we need to repeal Obamacare when it's been working so well. Maybe Obamacare is flawed, but is it so flawed that it's worth it to basically be obsessed with repealing and replacing it for 7 years? Pretty much the entirety of Barack Obama's presidency? At this rate, the only way Obamacare is going to stay is if we fight to keep it, to make sure Obamacare remains law until the end of Donald Trump's presidency. And it is possible. What's it? That was super short. That can't be it.
How many minutes was it? What's it?
23. I'm at 23 minutes. Also, why did I talk about my political beliefs during the parade? Because Memorial Day, a big part of Memorial Day is that people fought for our freedoms, and one of our freedoms is freedom of speech. I'm just expressing my views. That's a part of my duty as a citizen, or at the very least, it makes me more involved. You know what the difference is between an ordinary citizen and a politician? Politicians are citizens who decided to get involved. Beyond what you have to do. Like a jury duty. You don't have to vote, but if you don't vote, then you're not being involved in the political process. Sure, they say not voting is a choice you can make, but think about it.
Think about voting.
Is that really it?
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Well, thanks for getting me the Propel. I could have gotten that myself, but thank you.
I guess I better take the umbrella. Make sure you get your chair and bring it back, okay?